What's going on YouTube? It's your boy, Matty J, aka SK all day. What's happening out there, people? This is episode number 10 of How to Moab Baby Map series. For the people that are new to the channel, this is a series where I go over certain things that I like to do on each map. I will show you how to effectively navigate maps, things to watch out for, things to listen for and pay attention to when trying to go for your Moab streaks. I am playing with one other person, so I'm not playing in a full party. I'm playing with my boy Oz, as usual. And guys, the class setup is going to be the same for the majority of these things. I'm not going to put you in a situation where you're watching me get a PM9 Moab and you guys are trying to do the exact same thing. I'm going to pick an easy gun, an easy class, and try to make it as easy for you guys as possible to attain these Moabs. So it is the ACR with extended max and silencer. But as you guys can see, my opening route that I did take was coming from Alpha side, pushing up that far left over to the Charlie flag. And what you want to do is you want to head glitch behind this little dumpster right here. Every once in a while, somebody might be able to throw a lucky grenade back there and maybe kill you. It just depends on the person, but usually you can put bullets into them before they can try to get shots or a grenade on you. So that is the normal route that I usually do take. But like I said, you always want to be careful for grenades in that situation because somebody will be throwing grenades over there if you do, if they get killed from that particular spot. And you never want to go to the middle of the map that much, you guys. I'd stay away from the middle of the map. The reason for that is just because the helicopter in the middle of the map is highly annoying. For some reason, a lot of people like to go in there. I really don't think that I've ever gotten into the helicopter. I think maybe I hid in there one time because I had a text message or something I had to lay down for a while. But other than that, I don't think I've ever attempted to kill people from the helicopter. I'm about to go back and check out some of my gameplays. But like I said, try to stay away from the middle of the map. You want to kind of just use your map knowledge to your advantage. My map knowledge is a little bit higher than the average person. The average gamer, and that's one thing that I do try to preach to you guys is try to gain awareness of where people spawn at and the where people like to hide and things of that nature. You see, I creeped up on that guy. I heard him, I sound hoard him, and I knew that he was over there somewhere. That's why I had to play it a little bit more cautiously. But definitely knowing your surroundings and knowing where people spawn at and tendencies of enemies, where they like to go and things of that nature will help you become a better player and will help you also entertaining your Moab kill streak. So definitely pay attention to that. You always want to know what flags you have, what flag the enemy has, and then you always want to pay attention to where your teammates are, and where you are on the map. So you see I'm over here by Alpha side. I see most of my team is backed by Charlie and the Bravo flag. So I know that even though I had to come over here, I had to get these two guys off the flag, that most likely they're going to spawn behind me. So that's why I kill the guys and I start heading back towards the Alpha area because I know that, hey, that's where they're going to be coming from. You guys can see two guys pop up on my screen. I know that they're still spawning back there. I know I have a couple guys on the right side, so I know that this left side is most likely going to start getting flooded with people. So I catch that guy right there, and I come back over to this ledge, knowing that they're still going to be spawning back there, catch another guy slipping. You guys can see him coming back, trying to get the Bravo flag. So definitely, like I said, I preach map awareness. It's probably the reason why I get a lot of these Moabs that I do get. It's the reason why I can achieve high scoring gameplays. Yes, the gun skill does matter in a sense, but if you particularly don't have that great of gun skill, map knowledge is the key to getting good gameplays. It is the absolute key. I honestly can't stress it enough, you guys. You guys have seen me do a couple things with support for dummies where I kind of show different spawn points and things like that. And watch right here. I know that there's a spot back here. You see where this guy's tack inserting. That's actually the best spot to tack insert, on the Bravo flag. And you can see that because I knew that that's probably where he was going to go since they had just taken the flag. So like I said, tendencies. You always want to know, you always want to try to get in the enemy's head. You always want to try to think like the enemy. Where would I go in this case if I was the enemy? And that's the things that you have to pay attention to. I see all my guys on the right hand side again, over by in between the Charlie flag and the Alpha flag, so I know that their potential is still back here by the Alpha flag on the left side. You guys can see I picked up my Moab right there. I hope you guys did enjoy the tips for this particular map. Map knowledge is key when going for Moabs, like I had said. Never want to go into the middle of the map, especially on Bakaara, due to the helicopter. People sitting in there camping, shooting and whatnot, shooting the machine gun. Never try to stay on the outskirts of the map. Know where you are on the map and know where your enemies are on the map. You know, because if you can see where you are on the map and your teammates are, you can have a pretty good idea on where the enemies are going to spawn and where they'll be coming from. Hope you guys enjoyed the tips. Hope you guys are enjoying the series. Only a few more maps to go, and I hope to see you in the next video, y'all. Peace.